guys, what's up? It's Alicia. So for today's video, what I'm going to be doing is showing you 3 different aesthetic apps you can use to edit your videos. So if you guys are interested in learning how to get all kinds of effects and cool things on your videos, just keep watching. Okay, so the first of the 3 apps I'm showing you is Filto. It's this white one with this holographic circle. So obviously you just click and go into the app, and then you can load a video from your camera roll. Okay, so once you get into the app, you have a few options. You can trim it to make it shorter if you only want to edit a part of the video. You can use the speed to make it faster, reverse it, you can rotate it. I'm not going to do any of those, but you guys know that there are the options, and then you press continue. And then it's going to bring you to this screen where you have a bunch of different filter effects. So on the bottom, you can see that there are a bunch of different ways you can put filters over your videos, but that is not the coolest part of this. I think what the coolest part is the different effects and overlays you can add. So this is the second option. It's this little wand tool, and so the first one is a rainbow, or I'm going to go ahead and take this filter off real quick though. So this first one is a rainbow, so if you want to apply an overlay, you see this purple bar that's moving, you just click on it and drag it to where you want the effect to start. And then what you do is tap on the effect you want and hold it, and you guys can see that wherever it colors on this gray line, that's where your effect is going to be. So there's the rainbow one. Another cool one is 90s, so it gives you like this vintage film grain. There's also summer day, which is like a bokeh effect. And as you guys can see, there are also a ton more. Anyone with the plus on it, if you could see it, I know it's really tiny, it means you have to pay for it. But if you were interested, there are these effects. Like you can also get like this wave effect. Another option that there are is you can apply effects onto the video. So there's this clubbing effect where it makes it kind of bounce forward. Illusion, where it makes this prism effect. You guys can see that there are also a lot more. Zoom, so if you want to do like a face zoom or something like Emma Chamberlain, you can split it into 3 parts or like 9 parts like that. The next option on the bottom is this little rainbow looking thing. This is to add stickers over your videos. So some of the cool ones are if you want to add stars over your videos. I know that's a pretty aesthetic editing thing. There's also options to put like rainbows over your face or something if you wanted to do that. I'm gonna go back here. There's also different light effects, so if you want to make it look like there's light on the wall in the room you're in or something. Yeah, and then these are all the other effects. You can add clouds and all kinds of like fireworks and stuff. And then finally, one of the last effects, like to add filters over this, is this effect right here. And this is just to change like the editing settings if you want to make it more saturated or increase the contrast or whatever. And then to save it, you just go to the top right corner and click save. The next app I have for you guys is Noizz. This one is probably one of my favorites because I use it in so many of my tutorials, and I think it's only 99 cents to remove the watermark, which isn't bad, but it gives you a ton of options. So what you're going to want to do is go into the app and load your video. I'm just going to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, and like the last app, you have the ability to trim the video if you want to make it shorter, but I don't need to do that, so I'm just going to go ahead and click next in the top right corner of my screen. So once you're here, this app works similarly to Filto. So you have the same options for effects here, and as you guys can see, there are a ton of different options on the bottom. So when I went to filter, there are a bunch of different ways to filter the video. There's also like transitions, so if you want to add transitions to your videos, ordinary, and then hot, like the ones that are super popular right now. So in order to use it, again, you're just going to drag this yellow rectangle to the part of the video that you want it to start playing. Then you're going to find the effect you want, and you're just going to go ahead and hold down on, you're going to click on the effect, and then you're going to hold down on the video, and you guys can see you'll get the effect. So here I'm just having like this 3 things of text, like it's an avatar effect. There's also a shockwave effect. So I'm going to click on that and hold on the video, and it creates a shockwave. There's also RGB. You can hold down and it'll give you an RGB effect. And then there are some cool ones like this fluid back one. I can't do it on this video because there's no moving person, but if you do, you can use that effect. For ordinary, there are also a ton of other effects, like you can add these cool colorful bars to your video. You also have the option to add light leaks. and a couple more. You can even put like money on the screen if you really wanted to. I don't know how popular that one is. And then you guys can see that there are a ton of effects, and there are also ways to add text. So if you want to add words to your screen, here are the different ones you can get. You can add graffiti, which is just these like faces and stuff. You can also add like a light wave effect by doing stuff like that. And when you play it, it just moves around like so. Or if you want flames flying across your screen, you just hold it against the screen and drag it. I don't really like that effect, but you know, you can go crazy with it. And you can also add music. And then if you want to save it, just go to next in the top right corner and then click the download button. This app that I have for you guys is called Mega Photo, and this one you can also use for photo, but you can also use it for video editing, and that's what I'm going to be showing it to you guys for today. So when you go into the app, you load a video, and there are way too many options for ways to edit your videos. So as you guys can see that there are a ton of different ones you can go for. I'm just going to scroll through so you guys can see, and I'll show you guys some of my favorite ones. Also, keep in mind this VHS glitch is from the video, it's not from this, so it's like the app isn't glitching it. So a cool one is you can make like it rotate like the earth right here. You can give it all these different color effects, like this one's cool. If you want to create like a background, you can make it into a cube if you want it to move around like a cube. There are a bunch of different color effects here. You can make it into a dog if you really want to. I mean, you know. But depending on like the edit and stuff, like I've seen a lot of people that do like those, whatever that app is called, like the editing app, like people that do aesthetic edits on Instagram, they use this a lot for like their people edits. Yeah, so there are a lot of different ways to edit using this app. So those are the 3 apps that you guys can use to edit your videos aesthetically. Keep in mind you can also do like all kinds of effects on iMovie and stuff, but this is a way to get like very different effects that you can't really recreate in iMovie or CapCut. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
Do it to me once again.